Hey guys, Michael here again, and today I'll be talking to you about epic metal music production in FL Studio 20, and I'll be walking you through the latest track I made. See you there. For this track, I started with the most important element, which is of course the rhythm guitars. There are many sample libraries and plugins that could provide you with those. I created 3 layers of them to make a wall of sound, a bigger stereo image, and I EQ'd each one differently and added a different tone to them. Here are the left guitars, center, and right. I also edited the space between the notes so it creates a wider image, and I think this technique is called the Haas effect. Not to mention, it lets you create some cool transitions like this part here. And my bass guitar follows the same notes from the main guitars. I added some distortion and drive to it. And for my intro, I used some pads. And another layer for the pads. And a little bit of sound design stuff. And that little plug over there. And for the intro, I started with my guitars also, but with a little bit of filter on them, so they are not so overwhelming at the beginning. And for my drums, I used FL's Fruity Pad Controller, also known as FPC, which is a drum pad like battery from Native Instruments. I added my samples inside and routed them to the mixer. And I used my cymbals and crashes from Superior Drummer. Now let's talk about the orchestral parts. I used some French horns with a lot of reverb on them. I also used staccato cellos. Spiccato violins and violas. And yes, I use violas. For those of you who don't know, many people bully the violas, and I actually don't know why, but I use them anyway. So here are my violins, violas, and some legato strings at the climax part of the song. And you cannot spell epic without choir. Actually, you can technically, but you get what I mean, right? And as you notice, there is a lot of reverb on them, so they are almost at the back of the room. I also added some pads like here. And they work perfectly as a harmony to the guitars because of the contrast between the warm sound of the pads and the gritty sound of the guitars. I also added the pluck synth here. And I have this plucky synth loop here playing through the non-melodic heavy parts of the song, like here. some deep atmospheric sound to fill the mid-low end. Last but not least, I played that lead guitar at the end, and I made sure I play it instead of programming it, so we get something a little bit imperfect, not exactly on the grid, not in time, you know what I mean? Having a little bit of pitch bending up and down, so it emulates a bit this feeling from a guitar player. It's nothing like the real thing, and if you know a guitar player, please work with them. But if you don't know anyone, do it like I did. And I added some trailer music sound effects for my intro, for my transitions, and so on. And now we're at the end of this video. I hope you found some value in it. And if you did, please consider liking, comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to get more of that content or to listen to more of my music, whatever you feel like it. And I will leave you now with the final result. Thank you all for watching. Till next time.